Hi, my name is Hallie Cloyd, and this is my tailored activity that I created for kindergarten and second grade to address pragmatics, syntax, semantics, phonology, and morphology. So the theme for my activity is going on a picnic, and this is the picnic that I created, just a simple piece of paper that I can sit in the middle of the table for the group to look at. So, and I also created pictures of items that we might or might not take on our picnic, just easy to pass around to the group. And another good thing about this activity is it would be a good idea to send a handout out with each student to take home to give their families an idea of something to do on a Saturday afternoon, and they can practice their speech while they're there. So, first is pragmatics, which is all about conversation. So for my kindergartners, I want to focus on eye contact, turn taking, and understanding expressions. So before I go too deep into the activity, I'll ask, has anybody ever been on a picnic? And they may or may not know what a picnic is. So we'll just talk about it. You can go to the park and play and eat outside. And if anybody does know about a picnic, we can go around the circle and they can take turns, and I can also watch for that eye contact. And then I might show them some pictures like this one, and I might ask, is Sally happy or sad? And go around the circle and take turns. And I could show them different pictures so they won't be copying each other. And then for second graders, I'm going to be working on yes/no questions, WH questions, self-correcting errors in conversation, and also, again, understanding expressions. So I might say, where could you go on a picnic? Or what's something that you could bring on a picnic? And then I might show them two pictures for the yes/no questions. I might say, would you take a lion on a picnic? Or would you take your lunch on a picnic? And then for the expressions, I might show them this picture again, and I might say, does my friend Sally look happy or sad? And why would she be sad about going on a picnic? And hopefully they would say maybe because it rained or something to that matter. Alright, and next is phonology, which is our speech sounds and articulation. So for kindergartners, I'm going to say that we're working on the K sound, so picnic is perfect. I'd give them items that they could bring to our picnic, that start with K, such as candy and kite. And I could have them take turns, place it on our picnic somewhere on our paper, take turns, things like that. And for our second graders, you're going to say that they're working on L. So I could give them items that they could bring to the picnic, such as their lunch or a lollipop, lunch and lollipop. And I might have them repeat it 5 times or so, something like that. And I could also ask them, can you tell me something else that you could bring to our picnic that starts with L? And see if they can come up with anything on their own. Okay, next is syntax, which is all about making sentences. So for our kindergartners, we just want to keep it simple. So we might talk about what we like to eat, and we might sing that song, I like to eat, 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 and give them pictures like corn and carrot, stuff like that, and get them on the way to making sentences. And for our second graders, my hope for them is that they'd be able to talk in complete sentences and ask questions. So I might ask, what's another vegetable you could bring to our picnic? Or something like that. And I might have them ask their neighbor questions about the picnic. So I might say, Johnny, ask your neighbor David about something that he might like to bring to the picnic, or something he might like to do while he's at the picnic. And I could provide prompting when necessary with that. Next is semantics, which is vocabulary, categories, labeling, and stuff like that. So for our kindergartners, we might focus on colors, like what color is our picnic blanket? Or what color is the grass? Or what color is our picnic basket? Stuff like that. We might also do counting, like how many friends are at our picnic, and I'd have various friends on the paper that they can count. And then I might have them sort. So I might set our picnic basket in the middle and say, put all of the foods in the basket. So I might have candy and corn, and I might have two of our friends, just like 4 pictures for them to look at. And say, put the foods in the basket and see if they can put the right foods in. Okay, and so for 2nd grade, we're also going to be working on categories, just a little bit harder categories, and also seasons. So first I might say, let's separate the fruits and vegetables. So can you put the fruits in my basket? And I might show them 3 of each or something like that. And for the seasons, I might ask, in what season would we go on a picnic? And then we can go deeper and say, what season would we not go on a picnic? Or what would the weather be like? Stuff like that. So lastly is morphology, which is all about word roots, prefixes, suffixes, etc. So for our kindergartners, we are working on the ing. So I might show them this picture and say, what's this boy doing? Jump-ing. And then eventually they'll be able to do it by themselves. Jumping. He is jumping. And then we might do bigger and smaller. So I might say, which basket is bigger? This basket or this basket? And we could also do it with cups. Which cup is smaller? Stuff like that. And for 2nd grade, I might ask them to use a word in a sentence, such as, can you use the word eat in a sentence, and see if they can use it correctly, because you would want them to say, I am eating a banana or something like that. Then I might have them tell me something that they would not bring to a picnic, just to focus on complex negation, getting them thinking about things. They've been thinking this whole time about things they bring to a picnic. So now just making it a little more difficult, asking them things that they would not bring. And so that's the end of my activity. And yeah, thanks.